4 panels. So just don't look directly into the light. It's pretty bright.
Have you ever thought about the idea of living forever?
And this is something you do every day.
Yeah, it's 12 minutes a day for 3 days a week is the protocol. And the temperature will get to about 104 degrees on the skin.
American entrepreneur Bryan Johnson is showing me the laser treatment he's been having as a way to stop aging.
Various parts of my body, like my bone mineral density, is in the top 0.02% of 30-year-olds. So it's better than 99 plus of every 100 30-year-olds, age of me up the test. My cardiovascular ability is in the top 1.5% of 18-year-olds. My speed of aging, your body has a clock, and it ages at a certain rate. So some friends look young for their age, some friends look old for their age. I'm aging slower than 100% of 60, 50, 40, and 30-year-olds, and 90% of 20-year-olds. So yeah, these are all markers, and this is what we've done, is we've tried to say if you measure everything using the best scientific tools, and you use the best science, you can meaningfully slow the speed of aging. And so we've done that across my entire body, and then we've shared openly with everyone. So we're trying to show that you really can do something about aging.
There are people who'll be watching this who will probably want me to confirm whether or not you're in robot or in AI. I can say you are not robotic, that is real. This is all real.
Maybe. Maybe.
Does it sort of worry you how people may be concerned about your health and what you're doing, and the fact that you're putting so much things inside your body and you're going to such extreme lengths?
Yeah, I mean, it's abnormal for the year 2024. It will be normal in the year 2030 or 2035.
He's actually 46 years old, but says he now has the body of an 18-year-old and even claims he's found a secret to immortality. He spends a staggering $2 million a year in an attempt to reverse his biological age.
That's right. Yeah.
To put it simply, you don't want to die.
Yeah, that's right. The goal is don't die.
To a lot of people, that's just crazy, bonkers.
It is. We are currently in the midst of the biggest transition of our species, where we're going from death being inevitable to having some unknown horizon of how long and how well we can live. And I'm the first example of that in the world. I have my son's plasma in me. My father has my plasma in him. As I said, Dad, we're actually researching right now this therapy called plasma exchanges. It was shown in animal models, and there are trials going on for people with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. And I said, I'd be happy to give you a liter of my plasma if it would help with your situation. And he said, anything. Come on in, let me show you our lab. And so we do my entire body with ultrasound. We can look at my brain and my lungs and my heart, muscles. And then this is a radio frequency device for skin care. This is multispectral imaging that assesses damage of skin on the face. So when you look at someone's skin, you can see some things about their health, like wrinkles and spots, but this teases out 10 biomarkers, and it'll tell you about UV damage and reds and browns and pore size. This is a professional hearing grade system. So we're working on, I have hearing damage from the kid.
Bryan eats a strict vegan diet under 2,000 calories, which he calls the Blueprint Protocol, and combines it with around 41 supplements.
This is my first dish of the day. After I work out, I'll eat this. This is called super veggie: broccoli, cauliflower, shiitake mushrooms, hemp seeds, black lentils, garlic, and ginger. Give it a go and let me know what you think.
Okay. And how often does this usually take to prepare?
It's 20 minutes.
20 minutes. And this is what you eat every single day?
Every day.
Nothing else?
That's right. These two dishes, then I have one more that varies day to day.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, so this is the second dish of the day. So make sure you stir this up properly, because otherwise the pea protein's gonna get stuck in your throat. Yes.
Don't want that.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. And this is macadamia nuts, walnuts, flaxseed, sunflower lecithin, berries, and pea protein. And many people, this is their favorite dish of the day. So I joke that the saddest part of every day is the last bite of nutty pudding. What do you think?
It tastes like yogurt.
It does.
With berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very simple. For a lot of people watching, they'll say, how on earth can you go without a donut, a cookie?
Yeah.
Or just a burger or pizza, for that sake?
The cool thing is it flips. So now the idea of eating a donut makes me sick. I can't even stand the thought, or a pizza, or getting drunk. I would be so miserable, my sleep would be wrecked, I'd be grumpy, I would just hate life. So yeah, it's flipped, where it's no longer a source of perceived pleasure, it's awful. The key is the slower you can go, the better the exercise.
Beneath his relentless quest for eternal life, Bryan gets up every morning at 5 o'clock to do high-intense workouts and claims he now has the bones of a 30-year-old.
So this is essentially all about living forever.
It's about not dying, and this is the first moment in the history of the human race where someone can say that and not be crazy. I think people will do well to go to bed on time, eat well, exercise, and prepare themselves for what could be the most magnificent existence in this part of the galaxy.
And let me ask you, are you happy seriously doing all of this?
I've never been happier in my entire life. I was chronically depressed for a decade, and I wanted to end my life. I probably would have, had it not been for my 3 children. And I can say now, for the first time, I am legitimately happy. I'm at peace. Even if this doesn't work out, it's a life well lived.
It's worth it.
It is unquestionably worth it. And I think people, if they would take care, if they do the basics, you will have a conscious existence that will be much brighter and more joyful than the indulgences of our current society.
All right, let me get working. I can stay alive.
I love it. Let's do it together.
Absolutely fascinating guy. I say each to their own, but of course there is no credible evidence to show that this will really reverse aging.
OK. No, it's important to say that,
Yeah,
but we can all still dream, although it's a heck of a regime, isn't it? You're just flabbergasted by the whole thing. Look at Ed, he's flabbergasted.
Oh, my God.
What's your youthful inducing regime?
Greg's.